Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is something that I've kind of been sort of babbling about in a couple of my videos, if you've seen any of my old videos, for the last sort of year, or actually a few months, and I haven't really properly got it off the ground, this business idea that I have, so I thought it would be nice to do a bit of a way that I'm going to sort of get my business off the ground and get motivated to actually start it and logistically put things in place to actually begin to, you know, make things work. So because it's easy to sort of come up with ideas and stuff, which is great, but like you've got to logistically do the research to make sure it's going to work out and then actually get started on it. So that's kind of what this is going to be about. I'll do a quick preface on how you can start a business idea in the first place, because I have a few entrepreneurs in my family as well, so this is kind of how I went about my sort of idea as well. So the first one is address like your passions, what you want your business to be about in terms of, do you enjoy jewellery making like me? Do you enjoy window cleaning? Do you enjoy making certain food? Something that you can sort of make a profit on, and something that probably is going to be in need of people, and people want it. For example, if it has value and you can make a profit from it, or sell a service, or sell a product. And I think it really helps to be passionate about something. Like, I wouldn't start a window cleaning business because I'm not passionate about window cleaning, but some people find that a really great hobby and like a really great task to do, so they would want to do it. The next is find websites and selling platforms, such as, I think Wix is a great online platform. The next is advertising materials. I find Vistaprint a really good way of, this is like a really quick fire thing because I can't bother to piss about with all the fluff. I'm just going to get straight to the point. Flyers and name cards, like business cards, are great for on Vistaprint. And then you want to be doing market research in terms of, I don't want to sound like a business BTEC teacher, but some basic research. Like if you are doing like an upcycling sort of jewellery business like me, Google the other ones in your area and make sure you've looked at price points and things like that. And then product research, which is something that I'm going to start doing more, because I've done it enough so far, but I think when you're trying to do like a business where you're selling products, it's always good to start off with a small line of stuff rather than sort of try and branch out into loads and loads of different areas. It also helps from a cost perspective to kind of do a small amount of products, and also makes it easier to get that more focus on that better. So you can then design a product from your product research, and just check that you can get all the stock for it, whether you're like designing it from scratch. Obviously you don't have to, like, usually you can use like a template, like you don't have to like make a wheel, you know, redesign the wheel or whatever. By the design a product, I just mean like, you know, get a base material for it, or like, you know, come up with a material that would work for it, and or whatever, you know, make the product, design the product, and then find the materials for it. And then price check, sort of, you know, making sure you can actually make a viable profit from it, or whether you're going to be spending way too much money on the costs and the time, and making sure that you can actually make a viable product. I will preface as well, I feel like if you're going to do hobbies as businesses as well, that can actually be included in this video. Like, you don't have to sort of be doing it full-time. I don't think I'll be able to do it full-time, unfortunately. I would love to be able to do it potentially full-time, but it probably will be a hobby side business kind of thing at this point. Hopefully I can expand it, but I think this is also a good thing. It just depends whether you have that entrepreneurial like spirit and like passion for something. So I definitely think if you've got the fire and the passion within you, like, do it. So yeah, and then just building a routine around what you need to do after that, whatever that means for your business, and it's very specific. Just making sure you're writing out tasks and lists of like what needs to be done, and making sure it sort of gets done. Obviously that's quite a wide thing to do, but it would really just depend on your situation and what you can do. And then just, yeah, that's kind of from the business end of it. Obviously I just always want to put a well-being perspective on the end. Make sure you've got a balanced life at the end of the day as well. Don't overstress yourself out. It can be very stressful having or planning to have your own business, like there can be a lot of weight in that because you kind of are in charge of everything. So there's just, yeah, I think my camera's about to overheat, so I'm gonna go. But thank you for listening, and definitely do it. Bye.